Привет, my dear minds! Today you will get acquainted with the next case. It's called the genitive case. You will learn how it's used and what endings it has. At the end of this lesson, you will have a chance to practice. In this lesson, we are going to discuss only singular nouns in the genitive case. Let's start. The genitive case is used in a lot of situations. I'm going to tell you about 4 of them today.
Meaning number 1.
When you tell about the lack of a thing or person. For example, у меня нет дома. I don't have a house or home. Do you remember the construction у меня есть or just у меня? For example, у меня есть дом. I have a house. After this construction у меня есть or у меня, a noun is used in the nominative case. But if you need to say that you don't have something, then you use the genitive case. For example, у меня нет дома. The endings of this case we'll discuss later in this lesson. Нет is not or no. Нет can also be translated as there isn't. For example, number 1. В моем доме нет кровати. There isn't a bed in my house. Number 2. Здесь нет машины. There isn't a car here. After the preposition без, a noun goes in the genitive case too. For example, без соли, without salt. Без сахара, without sugar.
Meaning number 2.
After the word сколько, how many, how much in questions, nouns are used in the genitive case. For example, number 1. Сколько машин у тебя? How many cars do you have? Number 2. Сколько ручек у тебя? How many pens do you have? Number 3. Сколько денег у вас? How much money do you have? If a word goes with such words as много, a lot of, many or much, мало, little, few, несколько, a few, some, several, then we also use the genitive case. For example, number 1. Я ем много яблок. I eat a lot of apples. Яблок is in the genitive case. Number 2. У него мало игрушек. He has few toys. Игрушек is in the genitive case. Number 3. Несколько книг на столе. There are a few, several, or some books on the table. Книг is also used in the genitive case. Meaning number 3. It's used in the meaning of possession. It corresponds to the apostrophe plus s or of in sister's car or the leg of the chair. For example, number 1. Машина сестры. The sister's car. Number 2. Ножка стула. The leg of the chair. Number 3. Луч солнца. The ray of the sun. Pay attention to the fact that in Russian, a thing or a person that belongs to a possessor goes before this possessor.
Meaning number 4.
The genitive case is also used when we talk about an owner using the preposition у. For example, number 1. У меня есть кот. I have a cat. У is a preposition. The pronoun меня is in the genitive case. It's a form of the pronoun я. Number 2. У девочки есть кукла. There or a girl has a doll. Девочки is in the genitive case.
Number 3. У друзей нет секретов друг от друга. Friends don't keep secrets from each other. Друзей is in the genitive case.
Now let's see what endings nouns have in the genitive case.
Masculine and neuter singular nouns have the endings a or ya in the genitive case. A is added to masculine singular nouns which end a consonant. For example, number 1, дом. It's in the nominative case. Дома is in the genitive case. Number 2, стол. Nominative case. Стола. Genitive case. The ending a also replaces o of neuter singular nouns. For example, number 3, окно, the nominative case. Окна, the genitive case. The ending ya replaces the soft sign or the letter y of masculine singular nouns. For example, number 1, конь, коня. Number 2, попугай, попугая. The letter ya also replaces ye of neuter singular nouns. For example, number 3, поле, поля. But be attentive with the word поля. When the last syllable is stressed, it's a plural form in the nominative case. Поля. When the first syllable is stressed, поля. It's a singular form in the genitive case. Поля. If a neuter singular noun has ц before ye, the letter ye is replaced with a. For example, number 1, солнце. It's in the nominative case. Солнца. It's in the genitive case. Number 2, сердце. It's in the nominative case. Сердца. It's in the genitive case. Feminine and masculine singular nouns ending a or ya have u or e in the genitive case. The letter a is replaced with u. For example, number 1, Москва, Москвы. Number 2, сестра, сестры. Number 3, папа, папы. Attention, the word papa, father, has the same form for the plural number, the nominative case, папы, and the singular number, the genitive case, папы. Only the context helps us to understand the correct meaning. Attention, if a word has the consonants g, k, h, zh, sh, ch, sh before the ending a, we replace this ending a with the letter e. For example, number 1, слуга, слуги. Number 2, госпожа, госпожи. Number 3, уха, ухи. The letter ya or the soft sign is replaced with the letter e in the genitive case. For example, number 1, печь, печи. Number 2, змея, змеи. Number 3, дядя, дяди. Exercise 1. Pause the video and make the genitive form out of the words in brackets. Check yourself. Number 1. У меня нет карандаша. Number 2. У нее нет квартиры. Number 3. У них нет зеркала. Number 4. Чай без молока. Number 5. У ее сына нет жены. Exercise 2. Pause the video and fill in the gaps. Check yourself. Number 1. Зонт друга. Number 2. Ручка учителя. Number 3. Апельсин мальчика. Number 4. Берег моря. Number 5. Журнал женщины.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and you won't miss my new videos. Пока!